And we are back. Excuse me, I was in the middle of finishing dinner, and made more sense just to finish it then and there as opposed to leaving like 2 or 3 bites of food left. Awawawa! Yes, it is a solid greeting. The language of my people. Now that dinner is done, let's cut to the chase. It's time for sword noi, I mean boy. Last time on Dragon Ball Sword, our protagonist acquired a bunch of weird creatures that have the ability to stab. So yeah. Let me see. I really need to keep track of my shit better. And let's spell words correctly. That would be helpful. Okay, so Milo is there. We have had 2 hop fights. A 3rd hop fight is coming up. That is our next major battle. Okay. Hello, Civ. Still got the grass monkey, the thieving raccoon, the thieving cat. A truly heroic lineup. Yep. But alas, it is time now to waltz right in and see what can be done. We are arriving here in Motostoke. We have stoked every kind of moto. We even stoked a Yugi moto. Do I have what I'm looking for? I probably do. I must have saved it somewhere. Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. One momento. Yeah, that'll work. Oi. Yes. Perfect. Alright, I have those ready for when we need them. Alright, let us arrive here. Last time on Sword Boy's adventure, after leaving home, he is not continuing his way, and will now explore the Galar region to become champ. Is this because of the foretold shield girl? I am Sword Boy, and I need to impress a hot girl. She doesn't think that my sword is that big, but I will make sure that I have the biggest sword around. Real ice of you to make it through the wilds area. I mean, I kind of thought you were gonna get eaten by one of the giant onyxes, maybe. I guess you ran yourself ragged there. You could pop into the Pokemon Center. Besides, there's something in there I bet you get a kick out of, if you're a real trainer and all. Shield Girl canonically called Sword Boy's sword a 2-inch dagger. Oh, looks like the Rotomi's free. Rotomi are a kind of Rotom information service. It's a handy machine for trainers. You can even use one to customize your league card. Why don't you try playing around with your league card a bit, son boy? I think that's a euphemism. Play with your league card. This is what a league card of an actual trainer looks like. It's Leon. You'll never be anything like him. He's been playing with his sword for too long, so you don't give him any more to play with. Wow. Does this mean we do have access to jobs now, and the card maker? And we now have access to our, like, trainer card menu. Wow, Sword Boy looks like shit. Sonia pulls out the wrong league card. Of course, there's a whole line of league cards that are just Leon without his shirt in random locations. No, I don't want to pokey my marts with you. I want to pokey my marts with this guy. Okay, nothing useful there. Sword Boy looks like the kind of kid that's like, oh my heavens, when eating good food. Because he's a nerd. He's a preppy nerd. And he doesn't even know it. He tries to sound like he's American, because people from America are cool. But he's actually really proper. He speaks only the Queen's English. He kind of talks like... he's kind of a Draco Malfoy. Look at him! He would talk just like an 11-year-old Draco. That is, if he's not trying to be a punk American kid. He thinks he's so mysterious and edgy. Meanwhile, his mom stayed single and still got a house, his own room, with his own stuff. Yeah, it's true. I don't want to see a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station. I don't care about rare Pokemon. I care about swords. So, brilliant young trainer who's braved the wild area. Do you remember what your goal is in Motorstoke? What? You seriously forgot about the gym challenge opening ceremony. The most street he's seen before venturing was the street of his gated community. True. By the way, the ceremony tomorrow is being held at Motorstoke Stadium, okay? She's like half Scottish, half like Cockney, I'm noticing. I'm trying to base her accent on a character that I saw in a TV show. But I keep losing it, and she keeps turning into Merida. Okay, hang on. We have to make a very important change. No, I want to walk in here, talk to this person. Oh, do we not need to... Oh, right. I guess we don't need to. Let's do it this way. Let's do hair. What kind of look do we want? No. Where is this most spikes? I need the most spikes. It's not nearly enough spikes. I guess this is close to enough spikes. Black, gold, dark brown, ash brown, caramel blonde, platinum blonde, pink brown, wine red, white, green, blue, red, pink. Where's orange? Guys, where's orange? Medium and wavy wouldn't be as bad. Makes Swordboy look more mysterious when in all reality it's growing long because he doesn't know how to cut his own. Orange is not a creative color. Oh, I guess we have to go like caramel blonde. That's kind of close. Headcanon, he tried to dye his hair orange and it did not work. It's like that Sweet Life of Zack and Cody episode where Cody tried to dye his hair, except it turned it bright red. I mean, if you squint, caramel blonde is basically orange. I like how he's getting a haircut and leaving with more hair. Let's get you sorted. Sure. Unfortunately, we now must also pay for makeup. Because we have to match his brows now. These eyes must be a proper gray. At least we can get that. Is orange not even an eye option, either? That's sad. Orange is illegal. Swordboy looks like Arvin if he bought his clothes from Dr. Seuss and had the gaze of a deer. Fine, we'll rep orange through other ways. Time to spend more of my money on clothes. A sports sweatshirt. Should he wear an orange polo shirt like a nerd? What else we got? A varsity jacket. Nah, that kid's never been varsity. Plaid designer denim jeans. No. No. Chukka boots. Sure. No. 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 He's so unbelievably white. I'm sorry, but you can't claim to wield a sword when it looks like the sun hits you like a vampire. Not a single bit of dirt has ever graced this guy. This child has the worst immune system. So this is how we get the Focus Energy TR. Hey, Iron, you want me to remind you of someone? Oh, look. It's the man that gives you the ability to actually use options in the menu. Swordboy's mom probably tried to get him into varsity, but got kicked out after attempting to fence and accidentally almost died before he can figure out how to remove the helmet. I don't care.
But yes, now that we are in the options menu, I'm going to sit here and pump them down a little bit. I guess this is okay? 7? That's probably okay. We'll save that. Take the earbud, shove it in his ears to make him deaf. Yep. Galar. Oh no, it's a char lizard. I'd surely never make it to the stadium without you to show me the way, partner. Even with a huge old thing like this bang in the middle of the city, I still get lost. Sword boy, fuck are you doing here? I didn't endorse you. But you know what? Looking at you, think you're kind of pathetic. Here's a seed in these trying times. Maybe you can grow yourself a better life. Charizard is his sight dog. That is so true. So, now that Leon's given me his seed, I'm gonna give that to our wooden sword. I'd also like to point out in the bottom corner, our Grookey finally has a wooden sword. I spent far too long editing that together, and I thought it was very funny. Here's a seed in this trying times. Give this to your mom so she has a son she's proud of. Oh my god. Is that the fucking Minecraft wooden sword? Yes, yes it is. You made it too. Motorstick Stadium. This is where the opening ceremony will be held. Everyone will be watching the opening ceremony for the gym challenge. My mum, your mum, the whole world. It's getting me a bit nervous, really. I mean, no, it can't be nerves. I'm only trembling because I'm so excited. Come on, sword boy. It's time the world learned our names. Alright, sword bitch. Oh no, Sword Boy's mom isn't gonna be watching. True, she doesn't care. Take a look at this. This place is packed with muggles. I mean, gym challengers. Every one of these folks is another rival. Especially you, Pokemon trainer number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just realized Sword Boy's mom is rich enough to endorse Sword Boy, so I guess they are rich. Well, no, it's not about rich, it's about fame. As far as I'm aware, the endorsement essentially means that a well-known trainer in Galar says, yes, this kid can do it. It's like a recommendation letter sent to the league, which means Sword Boy's mom has to be someone important. Now the question is, who is she? And what did she do to gain that importance? Sword Boy's mom is just like, alright, last time to earn my love. Noi, go get him. That's funny, Mom. Or wait, that's funny, Mom. Ha, real funny joke. Such a good joke. Let's get signed up. Ah, it's an old grandma. Is he wearing shin guards on the back, or is that just like a detailing on his tights? If you're here to register for the gym challenge, I'll need you to your endorsement, please. Huh. I'm not sure I know who... Oh my god. You're her son? I'm gonna let you into this tournament, but only because I am terrified of what might happen if I don't. Well, you better be more terrified, because look at this! Oh. Endorsed by Champion Leon. Okay. What am I supposed to be scared about? Champion Leon's never been defeated. And what are you, his kid brother or something? Yeah, exactly. Oh, so it's a nepotism. Got it. Sword Boy's mom is the kind of person to create a well-used item. Definitely the kind to be called Victoria. You know what? I like that. I think her name is Victoria. And whatever she did or made terrified the league staffer. Well, there. I got you guys successfully registered as gym challengers, to the point where he lost his accent. Now you can choose your preferred uniform number. I know what my number's gonna be. Number 000. Fuck yeah, it worked. And here, wear this challenge band at all times to identify yourself as a challenger. I'm off to check out the fancy hotel room that we were given. You don't have a hotel room. You can sleep in the street, where you belong. That's true, she made Sword Boy, but that is nothing to fear. You must be Sword Boy, but I drop in is this way. I am well aware that it's that way. I don't need to deal with you, bitches. Literal railroading. And hand-holding. I am number 0. I can even come in first like your dad. I have a dad? I still don't know. I assume I adopted you while drunk sometime. Oh, hey, Sonia. What are you doing at our hotel? I'm researching the mysterious Pokémon that are said to be in the Slumbering World. I reckon if I look into some of Galar's legends, I might figure something out. Care to join me? You're here already, anyway. Not like I really need you. You're kind of stupid, both of you, but at least you're here. I could have an extra body. What's this, then? It's the statue of the hero who once saved the Galar region. I could run through the legend right quick if you fancy it. There's a sword? Give me all the details. Victoria's so rich, she invented the luxury ball. Okay, actually, you know what? We're gonna change this here. Sonia's not telling the story of the darkest day. Sword Boy is. Why? Because it involves a sword. So it was the only time he paid attention in class. Oh, Hop, I know everything about this hero. See, long ago, a great black storm covered the Galar region. People called it the Darkest Day. The land was assaulted by gigantic Pokémon, but they were defeated by a single young hero bearing a sword, which is really cool, and a shield, which is less cool. This statue here is meant to depict that young hero of legend. Huh. I'll be damned. Didn't know you studied anything in your history class, Sword Boy. I kinda have a bit of respect for you. I hope you don't lose it. Whatever that storm was, it blotted out the skies all across Galar. I suppose it tracks with being called the Darkest Day and all, but
I suppose that hero must have been about as strong as Lee.
Sword Boy just has a note on half the lore. He's like, so Zacian was there on the darkest day. He used Behemoth Blade. What about the shield?
The heavens, you mean shield?
The fuck you mean?
Will you be alright, Sonia? Course I will. Muddle through it somehow. Don't you worry. Don't really need you worrying about me, honestly. So, I don't like your stench, Sword Boy. Could you just check in your hotel room? Thanks.
I would say the hell, but Sword Boy is too fancy to say that. That's true.
So he would be saying, what the heck is a sword? What the heck is a shield? All I know is pure offense. What's the problem with those guys? I can't check in.
Well, have you tried talking?
We came all the way out to this big city that we could share on gym challenges. Team Yellow's here to help after all. You're in for a battle if you want to stop us. I want to stop you! You're here to help people? I'm gonna stop you! Wait, that's what a bad guy does. Am I the bad guy?
Ever seen that one Family Guy? Oh, Connor, I know how to beat this guy. Apply that to Sword Boy. Yeah.
Team Yell's all about helping. Helping one very special trainer win the gym challenge, that is. Oh, good, so you are villains.
A Gravekeeper's card is finally being tested in meta decks?
Ooh, sweet. Tell me. Give me your information, Solar. I require everything about the Gravekeeper's card.
I just think the Gravekeeper's archetype is a fun meta deck for... anti-meta deck, rather, because it just locks out all special summons, and 90% of the bullshit you can do in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is special summon.
Oh, this one's the spell card deactivator.
During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card or a monster effect that can make them discard when it resolves, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard and negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it.
Yeah, that's a handy effect.
Sword Boy looks like he reads Garfield's comics late at night instead of staying up to watch TV. There's a new engine in certain decks called Mind Shuffle. So it's when Yugi and the Pharaoh keep swapping back and forth. We need to start deleting moves. Yay. You don't get to learn new moves, you fucking loser.
Went looking for a fight and I lost. I'm pathetic. Oi, give me a break here. Team Yell, get revenge for me, would ya? Course I got you covered, mate. What could be better than a battle in a lovely hotel lobby? All I care about is Marnie. She's the strongest.
Wooden sword. Use kill.
Good job, Wooden Sword. We defeated the criminals.
Excuse me. You ruined my hotel lobby. It looks like an art teacher who used the Cheeto dust for finger painting. Oh my god. That's terrifying.
Oh man, the swanky, sophisticated air in here had me off my game. I couldn't keep my cool.
Wasn't expecting checking in would be such a big fuss, Sword Boy. Sneaking in some battles without me? You think you can get stronger? Ha! You're weak! You're so weak that I'm gonna heal your Pokemon. And then we'll have a 2-on-2 fight so I can show you how much stronger I am by taking out all the Pokemon in front of me before you can. Marnie's brother is very cool. I like Piers. For a second, it looked like Razor Leaf was going to deal damage to everything on the field, and that just made it even funnier. See? Look at that, Sword Boy. I got the kill, and you didn't. Yeah, but I did half the damage. Doesn't matter. I got the kill. I also ended this battle without doing anything. Oh my god, he got both the kills! Look at that, no difficulty. I just beat both of those grunts. Oh, there was no better way that that fight could have gone. You cut up my lobby. Don't worry, my mom is rich, she can pay for it. Wow. That kid with the Wooloo really let us have it. But he didn't do many damage. Yeah, that kid with the Wooloo is so cool. Well, I would have killed them individually. It's just whenever you do a spread move and it hits 2 targets, they're taking about 50% of the damage they would have taken if it wasn't targeting 2 Pokemon. I don't know if 50 is the exact number, but if you are doing a spread move against multiple opponents, it deals less damage than if you're using the spread move against just one opponent. Guess it was defeat that I heard coming. What are you lot doing here? Marnie! Nothing. We was just... I know you all terribly curious about the other gym challenges, but you gotta show a bit of restraint. Should have learned from your mother how to spread damage better, no? Sorry about him. They're just a bunch of my fans. Call themselves Team Yell, and follow me around, cheering for me. I think they let it all go to the heads for a bit. Come on, you lot. Back home with you. We're going back to Spikemouth. Marnie's more disappointed Team Yell lost to Sword Boy. Tend to get a bit shitty with the other gym challenges. Right, I forget I'm allowed to swear now. I don't really want to apologize for causing you any trouble. I don't care. Honestly, I'm just kind of pissed they lost to you. Yeah, I'm amazing. Lesser child, you didn't do anything. I'm talking about this kid right here. He did most of the damage. Ritual of Light and Darkness. Cool. Yay, hotels. So, we've confirmed that Victoria is Sword Boy's mom, and she is utterly terrifying. And she may have invented luxury balls. Now this is where my legend really begins. I'll beat you to Motorstoke. What are you saying? So the gym challenge is finally starting. I'd wish you luck, but I'm afraid I'm gonna be the one who wins. Honestly though, just gonna say it. I really hope you don't lose to Lesser Child. Marnie, just because Bonk got a new girlfriend doesn't mean you should be chasing the next idiot. I get Hop having Namels as BS, but I don't get desperate for Sword Boy have standards. A Greif... I'm sorry, a what the fuck, Karibo? dead nervous. This is only the opening ceremony. What's the matter with me? Ew, why is Sword Boy talking to me? I was endorsed by the chairman himself. I was endorsed by the chairman himself. In other words, among all those elite enough to get an endorsement, I'm the most elite of all. Who are you endorsed by? My mother. I don't know who your mother is. She must be pathetic and terrible and absolutely useless. My mother is Victoria. Your mother is Victoria? Goodbye.
Now, Bede, there is only one person that you should concern yourself with. Well, make that two. Majin Buu and the Super Victoria.
Like Bede and Noi would already know each other, both fatherless, which feels like rich moms. Well, Bede was an orphan. There's not a single bit of orange on this uniform. That makes it the worst. Yeah, I noticed you changed your profile. Can't really see it when it's, you know, half a centimeter tall, but I know that it's different. It's Darth Vader, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Rose, chairman of the Pokémon League. I know that everyone gathered here and everyone watching from home have all been waiting for this big moment. It is my pleasure to announce that finally, the Galar Region Gym Challenge will begin. Yes, the Gym Challenge. Participants must defeat 8 gym leaders and gather the 8 gym badges to prove their skills as a trainer. Only the most worthy will have the honor of challenging the greatest champion in history. I would like to invite the gym leaders to show themselves.
How are you so low ranked in the scoreboards that you're ranked 0? No one wasn't even first to register yet. They still made him number 0. He picked it because he thought it was a cool number. They look like rupees.
The fighting farmer, it's the grass type expert, Milo. The raging wave, it's the mistress of the water, Nessa. The ever-burning man of fire, here comes the veteran Kabu. The Galar karate prodigy, nobody's better with fighting types than Bea. The master of fantastic theater, it's the charming fairy type user Opal. The rock hard crusher, welcome the rock type master Gordy. And last but not least, the tamer of bad dragons, it's Ryan. We're missing one of them, but these are the gym leaders that we in the Galar region call our own.
Thank you very much, announcer-san. Victoria is canonically the god of destruction in this universe. Yes, Victoria went down and she was like, you know, I could have you destroy those Saiyans, but I don't want you to. I could destroy the Saiyans myself, rather, but I don't want to. You can do it, Frieza. You mean I can do it, Lord Bede? So are you saying that Sword Boy has the potential to become the strongest in the multiverse? If he just learns how to not be an idiot? Standing there on the pitch. In the stadium in front of everyone. There's no words for it. I can't contain myself. My heart's racing. I need to fight someone.
You made it at last, Top. And I guess you did too, Sword Boy.
Sword Boy's one of the strongest beings in the universe. He's just a combination of cockiness and is almost as dumb as Bonk. He looks like he would ask his Rotom to take a pic of her fighting stance. God damn it, does he have a foot thing? Is he like the prince in Cinderella?
So, you're the trainer endorsed by our champion, and by the inventor of one of the devices that we use every single day. I am also told, Sword Boy, that your mother is a devastatingly scary woman. Why, I remember when we first met at a charity gala. I was beaten black and blue, physically. She has a mean right hook.
He's Bonk without the charisma, no skill, and he's just been staying in his room for so long. He sure as hell ain't hands-on, unlike Bonk. Sword Boy is dumb as a bag of bricks, but Bonk is as dumb as a bag of hammers, and hammers are useful tools, it's true. But you can build stuff out of bricks, so he has to figure this out.
Ah, wonderful. It seems like at least one of you has been led by the guiding light of the wishing stars, trademarked. By the way, it was my company that invented those Dynamax bands, copyright. I dare say this year's gym challenge is looking to be an absolute blast.
Bonk isn't fatherless. That ends the conversation of who's doing better between Noi and Bonk. That's true. But hey, if Chairman Rose is scared of Victoria, then, I don't know, a lot could be going on there.
Let's do it. First in Tuffield, we need to go to Route 3.
I'm sorry, why is there an old man sitting in the corner?
Jesse and the champion's a dream come true. My real dream ought to be to defeat him.
You're old as balls, dude. Why are you competing in a tournament with mostly children? A gift? Victoria's like Lusamine, but instead of being into ultra bestiality and wanting to go jellyfishing, she's just a British mafia woman who just enjoys being rich and is scary when she's angry. Yeah, I like the idea that Victoria runs, like, the British criminal underground. It's why dark types are so attracted to Sword Boy. His mom is a criminal. I'm gonna make a note here. Victoria will be the dark type trainer. I'm making this note here. Huge success. Sword Boy's mom is Victoria. The dark specialist. She just has an Alolan Persian. She's never been to Alola, it just exists. Hey, we like your dumb lore. And besides, it's more fun for these challenges to come out, like, organically and shit. I don't care about the rare Pokemon. False Swipe! You know what's funny about False Swipe? It's not actually a cutting move. Although, it is called strike with the back of the sword in Japanese. Let's double check this, actually. Yeah, that's so weird. False swipe is not considered a slicing move. Crazy. Then I'm gonna say no, we can't use false swipe. Victoria and Solaris' mom would totally be friends. Question is, who's the dad? I don't know. Team Gold Solaris? Yeah. If she's running a luxury ball company to make herself look nice and is running a mafia secretly, then who was Noi's dad? We don't know! It's like how no one knows who Ash Ketchum's father is. He could literally be the Mr. Mime for all we know. Forget a move. I want to forget all the moves so that we don't have to deal with them. Alright, unfortunately that is the only Pokemon we have that has a slashing move right now. So we'll have to wait a little bit for the others. Oh, this Zigzagoon has a mushroom for us. Thanks! I definitely want to consume this random floor mushroom. A genuinely nice himbo who somehow accidentally dated a mafia boss. I could see it. Alright. I do think False Swipe would have been funny and appropriate so that he could try to finish people off with False Swipe, but you're technically not cutting things, so... There you are, I've been waiting. Let's have a battle, you and me. But why? This is a moment when you play alone, I can pump up for a battle. If you gotta ask why we should bother training, we'll never make it through the gym challenge. Yeah, but it gives me the time to technically remove members from my team, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So Hop has level... Yeah. Hop has level really strong Pokemon here, 14. So I am going to sit here and bump the team to at least okay. Neither Foam Sword nor Shank actually has a move yet. They're kind of just bodies. No. How about I give you 10? Fury Swipes doesn't count. 300 XP for you. Alright, and you can have one hundo. Alright, we're gonna go for 15. That's what I wanted. You've unintentionally got a friend to watch me. Fuck yeah. Finish it with False Swipe. That is the best way. There you are, I've been waiting. Let's fight. Wait, why did you feed all your Pokemon candy before we fought? Keep up, mate. This is our chance to see if we're up to the gym challenge. Oh, that's interesting. Your move is actually on the bottom of the screen. Sword Boy looks like a yoga instructor. He's just looking like the complete opposite of Bea. Hey, this bitch is cheating. He's using a potion in battle. Ha ha ha, if we beat your Wooloo, what are you gonna do about it? Bonk really did make an impact, yep. Oh great, a Rookity. I don't like birds. Peck. Ow! This Rookity is entirely the reason I went up to the level that I went up to. The Swallow will remember that comment. Sword Boy doesn't like birds. Alright, it took 3 hits of Razor Leaf, and of course the one that didn't matter is the crit. Imagine a crit like that. It's hilarious that you got it when he didn't need it. You got me all wrong, mate. This'll make my victory all the better. Hop, I will have you know, you have not defeated me since my Grookey learned Razor Leaf. Oh no, it's their blue power. Sword Boy doesn't like birds because they keep mugging him and making his skin whiter. Was that good training at all? I don't know how you got that strong. Oh my god! Wooden Sword is beating the shit out of things so well that he's gained the ability to... Give me a moment. Alright, it looks like I need to make that a little smaller if I want to use it. Let's make you 55. Okay. So now if I do this, it does fit for the most part. Okay. Oh, I want this side. That works, kind of. Now we put this one here. Okay. Boy. Okay. All right. No, this needs to be like slightly opaque. I don't care enough. Alright, we'll do... Cool. Ah. Don't. Okay. It was a lot of work for probably barely any payback, but it looks cool, so fuck it. He's gained the ability to use 2 swords! Wooden swords now dual wielding. I did that. I had it like half prepared. He would be playing a me swordsman or sword fight or whatever. Wooden sword is soon gonna be using vines to whip around like a Spider-Man, using those blades to cut down Dynamax Pokemon by the neck. Okay, that is actually really fucking rad. To be fair, though, when I was looking at Rillaboom, what I wanted to do to Rillaboom was to give Rillaboom just a big great sword. So 1 wooden sword to 2 wooden swords to being a complete menace with the heaviest great sword ever. Like, if there was a wooden version of Cloud's Buster Blade, that's what I would do. Kinda surprised you won. I'm so shocked I'll give him a league card. If we don't get a team member and name him Onions, you're gonna be sad. Well, I mean, does that mean that Onions is doing the cutting? Wait. I know which creature will be Onions. Ah. Yeah, there is at least one Pokemon we can grab that'll get quite a few of these moves easily. It'll be kind of a bitch to use, but it should be handy.
You said the opening ceremony, right?
Yeah. Wooden Sword was already chopping onions when he chopped up Sobble. He just fires sword beams in the form of a bunch of... Oh my god, you're a loser. This girl can't even properly fire type. Her Vulpix could one-shot Wooden Sword with Ember. Probably. She does look like she could be his sister. Cool. Same IQ. Oh, shit, you're right. We keep the getaway car so we can get away from situations we don't like. Actually, we're not in the wild area, so we don't need the getaway car. We'll add an extra goon to the party. How do you dodge women? Ah!
I've been studying foreign language and computers in my school. My name's Hannah. Here's my pancham. I hope you like dying.
We could get a pancham. It learns slash. I don't like that. Wooden Sword is our only sword fighter right now. Okay, if he's gonna keep using that, we're going to have to do something stupid. There we go. Swordboy had any siblings. Imagine he just had a cooler, badass sibling called Axe Girl. And she's got a shiny axe, and Swordboy still has his weed monkey. I can't remember if Axio is in this game or not. I think it is. Oh yeah, it's definitely in it. Although I don't know if he's an exclusive. I think that's what I'm mainly thinking about. Why does this Zigzagoon really love giving me shitty mushrooms? Item? Burn heal. Everyone knows you can't heal from burn. She's too strong. Alright, we need to buy way more potions. He's trying to get high, don't hate on him. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of research. Leafeon. Cottony. Those forms. Lurantis wouldn't be terrible to get. I don't think Fomantis spawns here. Yeah, that's in the DLC area. Gossifleur gets it, but what is Gossifleur's attack? It's dog shit. Although, I guess... does it continue to be shit as Eldegoss? Yes. Yes, there is no point in grabbing this creature. Okay. We want that creature. Farfetch'd gets Razor Leaf on level up now. That's kind of crazy. But only in Pikachu and Eevee. That's dumb. Okay. Bullets will be cheaper than using the slipper. Burn has the fire chancla, meanwhile Victoria has a slipper bejeweled with Elmins? Yep, Elmins, Diameralds, and Rabbies made from rare Pokemon leather, dyed beautiful Vanta black, and she shoots you. It's true. She's clearly snacking on almonds when she's doing a kill on people. And that is the proper terminology, doing a kill. Okay, so if Razor Leaf is kind of a shit set for us and we can't find it, we need something that learns Aerial Ace at a relatively low level. That would probably be a good creature to get. Gallade learns Aerial Ace at level 18, naturally? That's weirdly specific. Rufflet Braviary. The sword. Type no. Is Aerial Ace not a TM in Sword and Shield? Damn. Okay. Alright, we have... Or we will probably need to get this creature, so I need to find this creature to get that creature. Can we access that before the gym fight, though? I'll find out. Yeah. Okay. BM in shambles, the lack of Aerial Ace, yup. She likes almonds, she should go to the very forgotten cousin background so far behind member of the Kickman Nuts, yep. Oh my god, this is taking forever to kill this one Badu. Okay, so... If we can get to Route 5 early... then this creature will be the creature that we want, and we can get it relatively easily. The problem is... whether we can actually get it. Hidden grass encounters. Okay, so you can be found in clear weather. Okay. In clear and in sunny weather. Only max raids. Only dens. Only dens. Okay, so this is what we want. We want one of these areas to have clear weather. Okay. And unfortunately, it will be that way for a while. Most of our Pokemon need to get into, like, the mid-level... not mid. Into the level 20s to learn a move. If we had access to Cut, this wouldn't be a problem, but we do not. Wooden Sword's about to use that stick like a walking cane. Yeah, to beat everyone's ass. Oh, Marvin thinks our Pokemon are strong. Okay. Hey, Gym Challenger. Where's Hop? Ah, he went on ahead. Can't sit still at all, can he? I get it. Guess he just wants to catch up to his brother. Let me tell you something a bit interesting. You see, past there, it's owned by Chairman Rose. There's a mine where they dig up ore. That building there processes it into energy. In other words, the chairman's responsible for providing the Galar region with all of its energy. Yeah, she's asking about Hop instead of me. You know what? You've been on a roll lately. I'm gonna give you something. It's an escape rope. It's useful for about 2 dungeons, and that's it! Healing my Pokemon is legitimately more helpful than the escape rope. Oh! She's trying to explore Galar's lore, and by Galar's lore, she means explore Leon's lore. Okay. I want... Pancham. What are your abilities? Iron Fist or Mold Breaker? Thank you for dodging that circle throw. Okay. We'll catch a few of these. Pancham, the playful Pokemon. It chooses a Pangoro as its master and then imitates its master's actions. This is how it learns to battle and hunt for prey. Not a 2, but since noise and training, maybe it's a 0.1. Alright, so this one is Iron Fist, an ability that we literally cannot benefit from. So we're gonna get a different one. Although I am gonna take Sharp Sword and put Sharp Sword down there. Because Sharp Sword is something we can use. Exactly, Iron. I don't want to use your fist. Ah! We've been stopped by a postman! Oh no, he's got it delivered. I almost said policeman, but... Well, okay. It's a good thing that it's a Delibird, because that might be one of the few flying types that we're completely safe with. Heal me? No. Here we go. We killed the postman. He looks pissed. Like, genuinely. Somehow the Delibird just throws a brick of coal. That would be really funny. It's another child. Why are children such an enemy? How much PP do we have on Razor Leaf? 20. Okay, good.
Every Pokemon's got a type or two.
Pokemon, but I can only gamble using Delibird. Oh, that would be horrible. I would use one-hit KO moves and Delibird. Okay, can I please get a crit? This boy's Sizzlipede is going to be the end of me. Present one-hit KO and Metronome. Sick. Okay, we need to kill this creature extra fast. Can I get a Razor Leaf crit so that I can get... Yes, thank you. Now I just need one more Razor Leaf crit. Ow. One more Razor Leaf crit. Whoo! Good. Thank you. Dottler. Sword Boy's hill is up a mountain. Okay. I don't like that. I think I need 2 crits in a row. No, we actually have to lose now. Unless this thing can, like, kill itself somehow. With, like, struggle. Yeah, he gets the crits. Okay. We are going to have to go obtain a usable move from elsewhere. So, this is how we're skipping turns until we have moves on them. Technically, it is clicking an item from the bag, but we're not actively using the item, so it is not breaking my rule. I would simply run from the battle, but we can't even run from a trainer battle to count it as a loss. The battle isn't looking good for you. The world's against you. You lost to a little kid, Sword Boy. You lost to a normal boy. Well, the question is, how much PP does Struggle Bug have? $20. Yeah, we are going to lose before it exhausts all the PP on that. Okay. I mean, it's gonna sit here and waste time with other moves. That's okay, I guess. Sword Boy is a loser just from the fact he probably likes Keldeo. I'm getting Namel's flashbacks where we have only like one viable move for a while, and it is horribly torturous if we find anything that's resistant to it. Like this kid. Now, it would be absolutely amazing if it was completely out of PP on Struggle Bug, but that's not true. My little Keldeo, my little Keldeo. Alright, I'm gonna count that as our first official loss. Because I didn't count our first actual loss in the playthrough because we didn't have a slicing move yet. So we were technically in the setup stage. Namels eventually absolutely rocked the challenge with flying colors. Hop in her lap and with cinema levels of hype. Meanwhile, Sword Boy is not looking good. No, he is not. I don't want the Y-com. God, I hate it. Okay, I need to know the weather in here. Wait. West. North Lake Millick. South Lake Millick. Giant Seat. Rolling Fields. West Lake Axwell. That is currently clear. I don't know how these weather shits work. Oh, we can check it in battle, I guess. We're looking for windy, maybe? Okay. It's funny how Sword Boy is all about using the blade and thinking sword combat's cool. Meanwhile, Mom Victoria is just guns beat shanking, fuck the Galarian method. Yeah. Okay, so this way, West Lake Axwell, it would become cloudy. Ah. Well, that's not helpful. This is just another creature that can use Razor Leaf. That's a Budu. Ninkata is not there. And it's not a visible encounter either. Oh, that's Sandstorm. I am stupid. It took me a second to realize what that was. We need Sandstorm or Harsh Sunlight. And the weather is currently neither of those. So, that leaves us very few things to do. Let's see. It's better having more of the same than having useless options. I mean, yeah. This could be really dangerous. But we're gonna go for it anyway. Damn! The crash method almost worked. We could get a slashed in, but this is easier. Think truck! Think truck! Damn it, he knows we're not crash! Okay, he's weak and stupid. Maybe we can hit him with a couple of razor leaves and catch him. It is lower leveled. Oh god! That dealt 0 damage. Channel rhinos. Rhinos. Rhinos! Use the power of the mind rhino. Mind. No! Oh, that's why, because it used Harden. Hang on, let's fish for a crit. If we get a crit, we should do decent damage. And if we can at least chunk this guy's health a little, I think we can catch it. Because we're pretty safe. It hasn't tried to kill us yet. Try to think like a Chad for once. Think about roaming like an idiot for 2 hours before you get lost. Hang on, maybe we're thinking about this the wrong direction. There. Okay. Ninjas are cool. Ninjas are cool. Ninjas are cool. Ninjas are cool. Nope. It can sense that we're not... It's trying to finish us off with full swipe. There's a chance. Fuck. Oh, fuck you if you stay in the ball. I don't... Why did that work? Ninjask's data will be added to the Pokédex. Alright, so give me a ninja bug. I would like to see this creature's level up moveset. Oh my god. It's amazing. It has so much shit for us. You have to use the crash technique of letting it hit. Okay, so if we're adding this Ninjask to our team, and we've been naming them after, like, either specific weapon implements or materials, then I think I have to name this thing Katana. I guess we'll call it Katana. Leaving temporarily, you need to do stuff. Be back later. Bye-bye. Okay. I am going to take a look at Katana's summary. Attack boost, special defense drop. I'll take it. This thing is beautiful. Because it starts with 3 moves that we can use. Okay. Pidove. I don't really care about Pidove. Okay, now that we bullshit our luck into that to get an underleveled Ninjask, let's see what this thing is standing next to the raid. Oh, we can kill it. Okay. Wooden sword. Good hit. Good hit. I'll take it. Good die. I think we'll kill here. Oh yeah, for sure. Yay, he got a kill on a raid Pokemon. Drill Run. That is useless to us. Oh? We got a second raid of Bonsly? I'm kinda confused. Is this just an infinite raid? I guess we're gonna have to kick its ass to find out. Eevee, Hawlucha, Maractus. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna die in like 2 cycles. Oh yeah, it's dead. Rockfall. don't think the Maractus is dead yet, although the Sandstorm will probably kill it. Unless it has Sandveil? Oh, it's alive. Barely. Ooh, so close. Eevee kills it with round. Yay, we'll take it. The exact same drop. Okay, so it was not an infinite raid. Cool. We don't have the bike yet. We have to move at a horribly slow speed. Okay. But that is fine. We're gonna... Ooh. I guess we're gonna pull a crash and spend some time raiding. Because these guys are giving us a lot of moolah. And moolah could be important. To get certain Tims. Trapinch. We can kill that. It's probably not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but we can indeed kill this creature. To say something, Noi, when Crash did the jock thing, he didn't actually suck Jack off. He just crouched wrong. Meanwhile, he let Jack get on the knees and asked for the bed bugs to bite. But hey, we're getting luck. We've just encountered a bunch of rock and ground raids. And we can 2-cycle those. Now, I don't know if I would call it lucky, because these creatures are never going to give us a useful TM, but we can at least kill them. We get to rob these innocent creatures of the money and TM shit and whatever else they own. I don't want this creature. That creature bites things. We don't need that. There's a Dragonclaw TM for us, though. So I suppose that one did drop a TM that was useful. But importantly, I am headed towards there, because that is where we got slashed in from a raid. So we can get ourselves, like, a cursed sword or something. I'm not gonna fight that. What's this Wild Pancham have? Yeah, Sword Boy gets the final hit every so often. I think one Razor Leaf will just kill this poor creature. Yeah. That one probably had Iron Fist as well, because the ones that don't have Mold Breaker, and it usually tells us if a creature has Mold Breaker. Hey, this one breaks the mold. This one's a girl, like Nada. Everyone is getting copyrighted. Alright, so this is our bamboo blade. Damn. Noi is taking a page from Namels and Crash. Come on, Sword Boy, be original. Even if your originality is just being a big loser. Well, if I use Razor Leaf, it dies. There we go. And to be entirely fair, this creature will not be useful until it learns Slash and Night Slash. And I know it can get Dragon Claw later. This is Bamboo Sword. She is more defensive than she is specially defensive. I'll take it. Sword Boy naming convention is just naming things after swords. Yes. Or daggers. Or shivs. Okay. We are about to run into a chance to meet our new best friend. Although I believe I ran past the dude who would sell shit in that area. That's fine. No, he's right here. Amnesia, Blaze Kick, Seed Bomb, Scald, and Focus Energy. Not useful. Sword Boy and Frog Boy, who's the better boy? I'd argue that Frog Boy is. Because Frog Boy has had less to work with, and he has done remarkably well for himself. I don't think Frog Boy lost much outside of to, like, very specific trainers multiple times. I don't want to fight the roaming hunter. No. But it's a ground type and we can kill it. Yeah, it's Yam. This is the exact same way we acquired Yam as well. I liked Yam. Yam was cool. We did more damage than that Weavile did. Wow, we just kind of ruined that Yama's day. Yam was cool, now all we have is a wooden sword. Hey, we have more than a wooden sword. We have a katana now. Good kill, Weavile. I believe this thing will just drop a Shadow Ball. Yeah. I mean, I'm mostly here for the candy that it drops. Those will be helpful. After you let it jump on you like a flea. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Noi, it's not looking great for ya. Another thing we can kill with grass. We've been getting extremely lucky to find raids that we can actually deal damage to. It's even possible we could one-shot this thing. I do think we'll definitely be able to single cycle it. Nope. We one-shot it. Whooper doesn't have hands. It doesn't know how to cut. Okay. So here's my thought process. We go to town after checking what this person's selling. Earthquake, Future Sight, Gyro Ball, Grass Knot, Blizzard. Nothing helpful. Okay. Would Sword Boy get anything good by going to the Isle? Bulbasaur. And Fomantis. Technically. Okay, so... Oh, you have a big mushroom. I would like to take the big mushroom. Okay. Give me bamboo sword. Give me katana. And we have one pickup slot left in the party. I would like to remember a move. Please teach my katana the ability to use Fury Cutter. Yes. I would like to teach my katana another move. That move is Aerial Ace. And I would like to teach it Metal Claw. We'll leave False Swipe in its moveset just because I think it's funny, even if we can't use it. Perfect. There's just this guy who can make Pokemon forget or remember a move like, can I give your Pokemon amnesia to get rid of your false swipe? Yes. Unironically, Sword Boy is going to be touching a lot of grass. I mean, technically, yeah. Because Leaf Blade, Razor Leaf, and Solar Blade are all cutting moves, and there's 3 of them. That is the most cutting moves of a given type, outside of Flying, which has 3 as well. Air Cutter, Aerial Ace, and Air Slash. Air Slash and Air Cutter are also the only special moves we're allowed, because Secret Sword is Keldeo's move, and Tachyon Cutter is a Gen 9 move. So, touching grass and emphasizing the fact he's an airhead. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna do something That might be bad, but... we need an emergency button. And that could very well be getting a hold of a level 20 Lanoon. However, level 20 is our cap, and I'm kind of scared. Alright, we're just gonna sit here and inch our way to level 20. Okay, hang on. Before anything stupid happens... there we go. Well, I don't want to use a rare candy. That is way more useful at higher levels. I have 60 EXP candy. Okay. A Galarian Lanoon has been acquired. Lanoon, the rushing Pokémon. Galarian form. It uses its long tongue to taunt opponents. Once the opposition is enraged, this Pokémon hurls itself at the opponent, tackling them forcefully. Foam Sword wants to study the blade. Those old Mafia ads going from level 1 criminal to level 20 Mafia boss, but Sword Boy thinks his boy is doing justice. I love that. Okay. Now, for the sake of things, we're going to throw that at Katana. Because I want you to be not that level. Not another one. I want you to be at level 17. I think that's more reasonable. Okay. We're going to save Foam Sword. Take another Zigzagoon with us. Alright, let's obtain Ninjask. I'm gonna be real with you, I had no idea we would ever consider using this creature, but it will benefit us in the long run. Okay. Wee. Okay, move. Thank you. Okay. You used foreskin, so now you're using the katana. That's true. Okay. Let's go on a trip And our favorite rocket ship. So, we now have a goal, and that is we need to beat up Bede. Because I believe Bede is at the end of this area. Ah, I ran straight into a Gossifleur. The least safest elevator? Oh yeah, that's extremely dangerous. Alright, so I forgot about healing. Ow. But it's fine, we have the fastest fucker with us. And we can just go over here and go to Becca's camp. We can make curry with a girl. I'm not gonna lie, Bede and Sword Boy feel somehow would be good friends who would bond over the lack of a father, both being Nepo babies with Rose and Victoria. I don't know, let's see how their first interaction goes. That shouldn't need anything. Okay. Must be a saint for letting Sword Boy go to her camp. I mean, she only put a single orange berry in the pot. Although she did put in... Is that a burger package? I don't know. Again, I know nothing about this minigame, if you're supposed to go, like, just fast or, like, cooking mama it. I'm just assuming speed is the way to go. And then you want hearts. Alright, you know what? If you want to visit here, use that sword to chop some berries. I'm hungry. Yeah. And all of her Pokemon are out. Bitter Burger Steak Curry. Oh my god, Ninjask gets a single spoonful. That's adorable. Four-star? Hell yeah, our first curry ever is a 4-star curry. Alright, it's time to challenge this bitch. Sword Boy has a green flag. He's a decent cook. I mean, it makes sense. If he's good with swords, he's probably good with knives. Alright, you sizzling centipede. Boy, do I have a move to introduce you to. It's Aerial Ace, bitch. I'm gonna cut the wings off the butterfly in your heart. Every second my katana grows faster. Every slash will become faster than you. Okay, this thing is kind of terrifying. Sword Boy gets bullied by a kid, leaves, comes back, brings in his boyfriend, bedbug, katana, and gets instant revenge. Although, you know what? It's probably a good thing that we got this anyway, because we're about to fight a psychic type, and having a bug move or a dark move would have been very handy. Pop-up Pokemon Center. Katana, he's bullying me. Katana. Katana, the ninjask. Katana. Katana. Everyone in here probably will use rocks or fighting types. Yes, I said Shedinja for half a second. My work partner and I are in perfect sync. My name's Keith. Okay. Good job, Wooden Sword. Be scared of not the man with 1,000 moves, but the man who has practiced a single move 10 million times. We have used Razor Leaf forever. Ah, a woman! We're really bad at dodging them. Bonk avoids women because they want to sleep with him. Sword Boy tries to avoid women because they'll bully him. Oh look, it's a wood fight! Ew, this girl Timber wants to show me her wood. Alright, one down. Another Timber. Tell you what, I'll let Katana go in there. I'm just glad to have access to more move variety, to be completely honest. Getting that early Ninjask is actually kind of really good for us. We don't have to go through the trouble of swap training and Ninkata. Imagine Sword Boy gets to the next area and it's just called Leica Hammerlock and named after Bonk. I don't know. We don't know when in the timeline Sword Boy operates. All we know is even Hoppleton thinks he's weak. Okay, we're really bad at dodging women. Although these workers are very cute. Gonna dig a tunnel? I'm gonna dig all over your tunnel. Okay. Okay. A Drillbur? Drillbur's cool. Considering Marnie's trying to flirt with Sword Boy before, I'm guessing she either recently found out Bonk was taken, or was before Bonk started his challenge. I don't know, it's kind of interesting now that we know that Bonk is with Spindolin. And Marnie hasn't really had, like, an aggressive jealousy arc since then. You think she would've? I want to scout them. What does that mean? I was looking for items, but I found a trainer. Says Marnie hasn't met Spindolin yet. She's saving it for her spin challenge. True. Marnie tries to be her the third when she learns that Spindolin spins both ways. And yes, that is a pun. Oh, Roly-Coly is a pure rock. I guess it only gets fire when it evolves? Ah! Oh, you'd usually dislike my puns. That one was good. You get a clap. Yay! I'm glad I earned the clap. Zigzagoon, where did you get a hold of a moonstone? I mean, thank you, but where did you get that? Clapping like Marnie will be later. Ooh. No, not that, you disastrous whore. Alright. Bead here only has 3. 3. Okay, so we will have to ditch some team members. Let's do... Shank. We can keep Bamboo Sword in so that Bamboo Sword gets more levels. And Wooden Sword is just around so that on the very small chance that we don't do enough damage with Fury Cutter and Ninjask Feints, then we do that. Not that, you whore. The only thing you understood from that yawn. Zigzagoon is somehow high. So high he reached the moon.
Coming this way, I'd advise against it. Any trainer with a wishing star's in for a beating from me and my Pokémon. Oh, hey, Bede. We met at the last charity mixer. Oh yes, you were that boy that I ran into in the gym terminal. You are aware that your mother is more scary than the champion is, right? How can you survive being around your mother? You must be incredibly strong. I want to fight you, to prove myself.
I think we found it. Bede thinks that we are the perfect rival. Hey, Bede, my mom ran the charity you needed. Yes. I love this idea that he thinks that Sword Boy is a worthy opponent strictly because he is rich. And that Victoria is his mother. And the fact that we are completely one-shotting his team. Katana is just kind of Fuck. I don't know the line. We're just going all nothing personnel, kid, over this bitch. How am I doing today, Arata? I'm okay. I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, what the fuck is in my eye? Nothing of importance. Okay, good. Cool.
I see. Well, I wasn't trying very hard anyway. You truly are a worthy rival, beating my team so easily, Noi.
Just does dramatic pose using katana like a stand user. Bean is the only person that calls Sword Boy Noi.
Well, I suppose I can let you pass. If only because your mother's terrifying. I respect her greatly. I want to be just like your mother when I grow up.
Yay, healing acquired. Nothing here except a man. I'm gonna get the finishing touch done on my breeding. You wanna help me? This is my Meowth. His name is Bitch. Sure. We're just gonna aerial ace and see what happens. Okay. I don't like that. That's rude. Yay, I have a friend, and his mom is surprised for once and is disappointed when hearing it's Bede. Gets excited when she hears Bede's dad is rich, and then sad that it's Rose. Meowth, why are you sitting here using Growl forever? That's really unhelpful. I need you to die. Can we just get a crit for fun? I think it would be neat. Well, you're dead now, Jim. Cheating, hacking bitch. Dead now, Jim. Potion with the spike. Yeah, you caught me. To be fair, this is the last game where people, like, had the ability to in-battle heal. You don't really see it from trainers in Paldea anymore. You just got Jimmed, Jimbo. Oh, thankfully we can kill that real quickly. We can eat a C-Dot's tackle. I don't mind. Good. Now Fury Cutter is significantly more powerful. And we should be able to use it to deal good damage to this Butterfree. And then we Aerial Ace. I don't like that. Come on, Katana. Attaboy. So close. Come on, Katana. You can do it. No, you cannot. If Noi ever lost to a C-Dot, that's it. Rap, he's officially the biggest loser. This is why I brought Wooden Sword. There we go. Alright, now Wooden Sword is capped. Alright. Finishing with Milo? We will do Milo, yes. We still got at least an hour that we can fuck around for, so... Sword Boy took 2 whole hours to get here. Yes. We are going to go acquire a Milo.
Wooloo, where do you think you're going?
Sword Boy takes the hit surprisingly well.
You okay? You took that tackle head on. Are you a gym challenger?
I am.
I saw you at the opening ceremony. My name's Milo, and I like myself a grass type. Back to the stadium with you, little Wooloo.
How long did it take for Crash to just get to the bug gym? Like 4 hours? Maybe? Gym leader just returned. Sanya was looking for you. Sword Boy takes the hit surprisingly well. Sword Boy's vision fades to black. Alright. Up and up. Hello, Yamper.
How'd you come? 'Cause I wanted to hear what you thought. I know, weird.
Well, I was going through the effort to find you.
Normally I talk about this shit with Leon, but since you know a lot about the Darkest Day, I figured I'd ask you. What do you think about this geolith? Well, to me, it looks like it might be the Darkest Day. Right perceptive of you, especially since the portion depicting the Black Storms mostly disappeared. Long time ago, Black Storm covered Galar, giant Pokemon run rampant, but why did they call it the Darkest Day? And what's it got to do with Dynamax? Guess I'm the lucky lady who'll have to figure it out. Thanks for your thoughts. Here, I'll give you a league card. Ignore the fact that it has my phone number on it. It's just there so you can contact me.
Had you come and also arrived? Oh, never mind, you're not Bonk. Bonk is the best. Why do you have so many nudes of the gym leaders? Take a look at this, Sword Boy. I got my grass badge already. Ew. I don't like you. Give me a friend ball. Thank you.
I'm Ball Guy, and I'm gonna give you a ball.
Sony doesn't simp. She does consider Noi a weird lore partner that she can brainstorm with. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. All level 20. Now that we've figured out the trick and we know how to leave a gym battle, let's do this. Like that. Got it. Alright. Let's train up. Train up, change up. I still hate that we can't, like, accessorize the gym challenge uniform. You should have, like, a clothing slot that's just your uniform, and you can decide, like, what you want to wear with the uniform. When is the Can I Beat Pokemon as Ball Girl? We can only use round Pokemon. That's when we start digging into, like, Pokemon shapes. Because, like, there's a whole Pokedex shape devoted to thing with no arms and legs. Where it's just a circle. So we'd be able to use, like, things like that and other ball-based Pokemon. My name's Dan. I serve as a referee here. Oh no, the Wooloo are so uninterested in Sword Boy that they run away as soon as Sword Boy gets near them. Get ball fucked. Go, straggler. Ew, it's Sword Boy, 5 foot distance. Damn it, he's mandatory. I suppose it's fine. When Bonk did the challenge, the sheep just listened to him. Oh, Katana didn't kill with Fury Cutter. That's good information to know. No, not that, you dilapidated fuck. That's 40, okay, yeah. Understandable. To be stronger, Fury Cutter has to hit first. Which means it probably will be a good lead, so that we can have a super-powered move for the Dynamaxed Pokemon. Starting to feel like a dad with how you're now realizing your comments. Why couldn't you be like Bonk, hmm? Why couldn't you be like your older protagonist siblings? Well, not siblings, but you know. They're spiritual family. Oh, fuck me. That worked surprisingly well. Spiritual family, yet all of them still say Sword Boy was adopted. I don't want to fight this woman. No. Go this way. You stupid child. No. 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 Okay. Good. No. Come on. We've done it! We've avoided a woman! Successfully! His mom probably makes Wooloo coats. They can smell the richness coming off of him. Indeed. Sword Boy has done it. He's completed the first leg of his journey. Okay. Do we want to go back? Yes. Okay. Alright, Milo only has 2 Pokemon. So that is what we can bring with us. And if I'm being honest... Sword Boy's... I'm sorry, Wooden Sword, rather, is probably not going to be useful considering he can't deal damage. Like, all he's got going for him is Razor Leaf, and that is going to hit for reduced damage. Sword Boy doesn't need to avoid women. They avoid him like, oh, it's Sword Boy. Actually, you know what? It's the wind. But yeah, we're going to take our katana and our foam sword with us to this fight. And we are also going to level up the rest of the way. Good. Six. 3. 1. Perfect. Okay, so here's our plan. We spam Fury Cutter and hope it's enough. Time for Assassin Bug and Petty Thief Raccoon to beat up the beloved plant and rob his wallet like a sword-wielding hero. Small lore for Victoria after stream like with noise? Sweet. Thank you. And we do have enough time where I think we'll be able to make it to Hulbury, and then Sword Boy's next fight can be against Nessa. Just next stream. My gym's first one people face, so we get a lot of challenges. So I try to keep the mission challenging, but that didn't stop you from completing it. Good job, Sword Boy. But I do seem to wonder why those Wooloo are running around away from you really well.
They were running away from you as if you were my Yampa. Okay. Gossifleur, go!
Because she's gonna be the... Noi was a better herding dog, yes. She's gonna be the future dark type user, yes. I mentioned it and I slapped it into the Discord notes.
Fury Cutter.
Perfect. I think this puts us in a really strong position. Because if Fury Cutter lands, we now have a Fury Cutter that's been boosted twice going into the Dynamax Eldegoss. And we have 2 speed boosts. So we should be in a really strong position to deal with this.
We're not going to be done like that easily. We're tough as weeds.
It's a good thing that I'm trained in the blade.
Come on, it's Dynamax time. You're about to be uprooted. Take a looky at my dear dandelion creature. Now it's an even bigger dandelion creature.
Who needs strategy when Sword Boy just brings the ability to shank? Yep, that's what I figured.
This'll leave you in shock and awe. It's a Dynamax move.
Thank you for using a grass type move against a bug and flying type. Now, Katana, I need you to cut this monster in half using your now 3 times boosted move. It is now overkilled. One of the most influential Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTubers passed away. Ooh. I'm sorry to hear that, Solar. That's not happy. It's bad. And also because I haven't yet. Mango Bladius of Ithaca. Thank you. I appreciate the mangoes.
Well, that must have been a fulfilling battle for you. As proof you defeated a gym leader for the challenge, allow me to give you your own grass badge. And you know what, kid? You did a fine job, a mighty fine job. If my Wooloo didn't hate you, I would say we could be friends. But they do.
Simu? Okay, I feel like I may have seen that name around somewhere at some point. Magical Leaf. Sword Boy got his first gym, and for once his mom's gonna put the badge on her microwave. We also get Milo's uniform.
Some advice for you, Sword Boy. Gym challenges have a set order. Means you gotta go to Hellberry Nest next.
No fridge just yet. Well, good news is we should be picking up another party member. And a quite good one. Time for a special interview. Alright. This should bump up our level cap to 24. Clink and Helioptile. Actually, no. I don't like that. Fury Cutter the Helioptile and also Night Slash it. Yeah, I want this thing dead. Deader than dead. Good. We'll take it. Now we take the powered up Fury Cutter and go into Clink and Night Slash into Clink. Yeah, I'll take it. Nice kill. Our foam sword is doing a remarkable job of killing people. They're gonna interview Sword Boy and be like, so how is it being the son of the hottest, richest woman in Galar and being the son of the genius behind the luxury ball? Hi, Mom, I'm on TV! Does that mean the interview was ruined? And Victoria changes the channel. With your strength, you're sure to keep winning doing a gym challenge. Please let me in and get an interview again sometime. Your Pokemon look great even when I view them through the camera. Wow, we walked right past a cook and he didn't even register us as an opponent. What are you? Attract. It's not really that helpful to us. Dottler. Here's where Sword Boy will meet his true love. I mean, duck with Farfetch'd. Yep, we'll obtain a duck. I'm gonna keep that trainer alive. Oh, my one true duck! Or an Esper. I'll take it. I mean... I'll cut it and make it bleed. I got catted. There's no fish here. We haven't used Metal Claw yet. Nice. I don't think Toxel gets any slashing moves. Any good ones, anyway. We do have access to Cross Poison, but Toxtricity is a special attacker. That feels about right. Not the bag, you useless bitch. Let's get Shank out there, and then Wooden Sword. Let's fish. It's a carp. We got cat now. Let's get the fish. Yep. That's a level 17 Magikarp. That's one of the easiest ways to get a Gyarados. No, I do not wish to fight you. Yay, fight me. Yeah, too bad I can't really get use out of one. I don't know what can learn Razor Shell, but that's the only water move we have access to, and that would be useful to get. Let's see. Cloyster has Razor Shell. Krabby gets Razor Shell. Oshawott and Binnacle get Razor Shell. Dreadnought gets Razor Shell. Dreadnought evolves from Choodle at level 22. So we could get ourselves a Choodle and teach it Razor Shell when it evolves. But that would also be the only move that it could get. We could get Krabby, but it would learn it significantly later, and we would not be able to use it for the Water Gym, or the Fire Gym. And Metal Claws, the only really other move we get there. X-Scissor. I suppose we can find out if Dreadnought gets shit like X-Scissor. Yes, I want to know. Razor Shell. Oh, there's also a Razor Shell TM. It's a Battle Tower TM. Fucking wonderful. Yup. Razor Shell is the only move we would have access to on Dreadnought. But it's also really the only move we can get early enough. So maybe we'll swap over to a Krabby or something later. Out of all your gimmick moves, protagonists who are some of the top picks besides Kikabella, because we all know she's the girl. I like Bonk, but I don't know if I'd call him a gimmick move challenge. He's more of just like a gimmick, Although I guess you could consider the fact that Bonk only has Pokemon that use item-based moves, or moves learned from items, like TMs, then he kinda counts. It just results in more varied things. Yeah. I mean, I cannot say no to Q-Boner. Q-Boner is so funny. I love my Q-Boner. That said, outside of all of those, I like Fisto. What were the other move challenges that we used? We had Screaming. Was there another move challenge? Well, Crash is obvious. Crash is amazing, and his recoil move challenge is going really well. Biting. The biting challenge that we eventually do with Dottie, I know is going to be good. Spindlin is up there for you. Crash is already gunning past her. That's true. I would say the top 3 is probably the Kickman clan of Kikabella, her son, and her brother. So Fisto and Crash. The Kickmans are, like, ridiculously charming. I don't know how they managed to do it, but it's... I think I love how stupid their tactics are and how well they work. Katana. Kill this creature. Kill your brother. There's a reason the Kickmans are the first family of the channel. Wild Esper. That's not really helpful to us. Whenever they're involved, you always get a kick. Yeah, exactly. Okay, hang on. I think we had a better percentage up here. Ah. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you anymore. I don't want an applin. No, I don't want an applin. Is Sword Boy gonna be the third family? Who's the second family? Kickman's, Radiant Swallow, and Sword Boy. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I should mention that as a whole, I think the Justice Gang trio of all the animal challenges, Ratty, Swallow, and Frog Boy, are also very charming in their own stupid way. Okay. I'd really like it if you would fucking shut up and give me a Farfetch'd. I want a lovely bunch of Farfetch. I'm convinced that Farfetch does not exist anymore. Kickmans are himbos. The Kickmans are the Justice Gang are enduring stupid heroes. Yeah, they're deeply stupid, but in a fun way. I do need to think like Bonk. I need to be like Bonk. I need to BLB. Thought like Crash, now you gotta think like a hammer. I am a hammer in my heart. In my heart of hearts, I am a hammer. And you could say that if I had a hammer. That as for me and Grandpa, we believe in hammers. It's the Hammerly. The Fa Hammerly. The Hammer family, yo. Okay, here's... a far-fetched. Quicknoy, think stupid but charming stupid, not sad stupid. Gotta be a lovable himbo. Okay, I got 5 shoes. I've got 5 tennis shoes, and they all say Splonk on it. Splonk is Bonk's clothing line. When he became champion, everyone was like, "Oh my god, where do you get your style?" And he was like, "From a resale shop." Because he just doesn't care about clothes. He wants to be lazy and comfy. Far-fetched, if you join me, I will give you 3 square meals a day. And the meals can be whatever you desire. Food motivator wins! Alright. Farfetch'd, the wild duck Pokemon. The Farfetch'd of the Galar region are brave warriors and they wield thick, tough leeks in battle. Okay, so this one is not actually a weapon. I'm giving this one a class name because he deserves it. This is Onion Knight. Okay. Leer, Fury Cutter, and Rock Smash. Okay, so he does have a starting move that we can use. Alright, he's level 19, so I need to know where you stand at level 19. Give me you. Let's see. You get Leaf Blade at 55. Oh, you get to learn Solar Blade. That's good to know. But TM12 Solar Blade is purchased in Winden, so we can get this grass move extremely late in the game. Ah, that's what we want. TR50 Leaf Blade will be much more easily found elsewhere. Good to know that Lorantis... Oh, go fuck yourself. Lorantis can also get Leaf Blade. Does it learn it naturally, though? I'm curious. Because if it does, it might be useful to pick up. Yes, it does. It's just Leaf Blade at level 44. But you do also get X Scissor, so we can have a full move set. Oh, you also get Night Slash. Okay. So we can have Night Slash, Razor Leaf, X Scissor, Leaf Blade. And swap in Solar Blade whenever we need it. Yep, we have ourselves an Onion Paladin. Okay, other important thing. I need to know what are your abilities. You only have one. Good to know. Game locations. There it is. Galarian Farfetch'd have a 50% chance of holding a leak. So we will have to encounter more of them, because I don't think he's holding one. No, he's not. Foam Sword. Require you to kill this creature. Yay! Good job, Foam Sword. Now give me your watts. Yummy. Oh! Okay. Sure, I'll take a brutal swing. I'm okay with that. I think if we crit, it won't die. And that just puts us at half health, which will help us. Ow, I don't like getting hit by Fury Cutter. And I don't like that that Fury Cutter was a crit. I want... No worries, it's okay. Once? No. She killed Foam Sword! With a crit. So this... Oh. Oh. I just realized it crit twice. You know what that means? It means she more than likely has a leak. Once? No. Yeah, that's 3 hits in one battle. This thing will evolve into a Surfetch just by existing. Okay. Miss Farfetch'd, I would like you to join my squad. Come on, Miss Farfetch'd, please. I have a hot night for you. You can have all the far-fetched sex that you want. Yeah, that's right. Women hate Noi. He loses either way. Boy, am I wishing we had the catch rates in Paldea, where once you catch something, it's got like a 50% chance of getting a critical capture. This thing is just wielding an Infinicrit. You can drink wine with Victoria! You can sit with my Onion Knight. We are running out of bribes. She's just staring at us menacingly. By the almighty power of Bonk, Bless us with the power to capture this woman in a ball. Nope. Okay, we might be defeated. We also might run out of balls. Once. Fuck. Okay. Say you'll sleep with her? Okay, I'll sleep with you. Nope. We survived somehow. I guess the only thing that's into Noi is gay men. Yeah, that is some abysmal charisma. You might as well call it abysma. That's true, it is June. Alright, we're gonna try that one more time. I would simply take it using a move like Thief, but we do not have that. Maybe we gotta go FU. Full sword. Tell you what, Onion Knight, get up here. Farfetch has nudged his sword size as small. We need we need a less size queen. Yeah. Okay, Onion Knight, I need you to chop this apple for me. Shame that none of these are crits. That one was a crit. Okay. Let's start stacking Fury Cutters. This one's a guy. You can handle men. God damn it. Fury Cutter just hit its 5% miss chance. Ow. That 5%, it's more like 50 for annoying. That's true. Perfect. Now don't fight. Go to Katana. This Katana can handle these moves well. We have 4 Pokeballs. If we can't capture it in those 4 balls, we're gonna go need to get more. Okay. God, fuck it. I hit the wrong button. Are you fucking kidding me? There's one that we can find in the Isle of Armor. Alright, I'm done. We've got a hop battle coming up. Oh my god, I will kill you, literally. Okay. Good. Alright, Deborah. Lesson of today, sometimes it doesn't matter the size of the sword if the person who holds the handle is some moron. Alright, notes. Okay. Well, that Minchino wants to pound us. That's progress. Cool. I'm fine with Encore. We only have one move we can use anyway. No, Onion Knight, you don't get Brutal Swing. Kill. Good job, everyone. Okay. Hoppleton has 3 Pokies. And this young man wants to die. Okay. Onion Knight. Do a cool kill. Ow. Bonk got on his 4th to last ball. That's crazy. Ow. No. We should kill with this one. Well, not if he's a cheater, pumpkin bitch face. Alright. I'm okay with that. I can one-shot a routes. Where'd you even find one? I would like to get a routes. Didn't know about Farfetch'd ability to make it get crits easier, and you know, so you need 3 crits in one battle. Yeah. Be horrific that you didn't have access to a stick. Thankfully, I've always known the true power of a stick. Oh, it's not an ability, it's the fact that he has a stick. A specific held item that makes his crit rate monstrous. Any Farfetch'd that uses a move like Slash or Night Slash will always crit if they're holding a stick. Oh. Wooden sword, I would like you to commit a murder.
Hand over the boik already.
You don't even have a rotom. Could you kill these bitches for me?
I'll fight you, criminals. You're trying to steal this man's bicycle.
What's up, my goon? I'll tell you what's up, it's a Razor Leaf. No, you don't talk alright about a bicycle. Yeah, Victoria probably has a giant-ass limo that she uses for everything. This Thievul is dead. To me. And to you. Cool. Crush my attempt to crush you. Oh, now we have to kill this one. This grunt has a Sableye. Well, fuck you too! Victoria definitely has a Thievul, and just as she twirls her hair, she makes her plans. It's just in the background twirling its mustache. Damn right it is. Foam Sword don't give a fuck. She's made of foam, you can't hurt her. Getting bullied by your own Pokemon mascot's kind of insane. Yep. You're too strong. We're gonna have to kill you later. Thanks. Here, take this bike with you. I don't care. Go fuck yourself. Hop. Okay. He leads Wooloo. Let's lead Foam Sword. There you are, sword boy. We're gonna fight. We both have a grass badge. Good God. Okay. Let's have a taste of what a gym badge holder's team can do. Good Foam Sword. Even with the 4 times effectiveness, Wooloo cannot do enough to hurt Foam Sword. The swap out of the AU the Magus reverse would be insane of Sword Point and Bonk. That would be pretty crazy. Swap their bodies. Or rather, their minds. You know what? Just keep going. Sword, Bonk, and Noink. Noink just, like, is really good at sound effects. Like clowns and shit. And Sword Bonk just really loves LARPing. Dead. So, how does it feel, Hoppleton? I don't even need type effectiveness to beat you. I just need a Linoon. This wave's gonna crash right over you. Water Pulse might hurt. Not enough. Night Slash crits, we win. No, it does not. Except you use Growl like an idiot. Hop, make the kill! God damn it! Do you want to win? Or do you want to continue to be 3-0'd by one Pokemon? The fact that there's an any more in that statement is sad. I mean, fair, but... You want a crit from Arceus? Nah, Sword Boy isn't that lucky. Luckily, Hop is an idiot. You gotten strong, Sword Boy. I might actually have to consider you a valid rival now. Here's a revive. I mean, I should probably use it, but... What a nerd. What a prude. What a nerdy prude. Good Christ, there's still trainers? Whatever that item is not worth it. I don't need it. I don't. Let me go into town. Noi is now Nickels. Hello, Hullberry. Okay, in the fucking center. Not a nickname, you daft cunt. Remember who you are. Good to know he can't remember anything right now. Alright. We are going to lock in. Right there. We'll go to Wedgehurst Station next time. So, thank you all for being here. Be excellent to each other. And Sword Boy's work isn't cut out for him just yet. That's true. He like the first stream said, he's barely made the cut. But anyway, we'll see if he can cut ahead in line later. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.